Hello, so lovely to have you join me here today. In this video, I'm going to talk about just how nature is a saving grace to us right now during this time. So, like I've said in so many of the videos that I've put out recently, we are definitely living through unprecedented transformative times. These are times of awakening, of connecting with your spirit on a deeper level, let going of patterns that no longer serve you, and really embodying and showing up as your fuller self. This is definitely a process. It's not something that happens overnight, and there are going to be lots of different reactions that all of us have to this phenomenon or experience that we're going through. Some are going to really have a hard time and get angry or upset and really resist the change that is taking place, because really we are moving from what had been our lives, busy and moving around and accomplishing a lot, to what success is on a deeper level, and our spiritual connection to why we're on this planet and the role that we're playing, and how we can really live out that role in a more heightened way going forward. So this is a lot that is happening, and one of the best tools or ways in which to support yourself to be able to go through the change that is happening is simply spending time out in nature. And when I say that, I don't mean just going out on a hike on a weekend and trying to get to the very end of that trailhead that you set out as a goal for yourself for this hike. What I mean is really going through and being outside in whatever different environment that you're in and fully taking in that place. So, what I mean by that is using your senses, smelling what is happening all around you, listening to the different birds or animals or whatever is scurrying around, and watching, just taking a moment to sit and notice and observe all that is shifting and moving and around you. Also, just really recognizing and honoring the beauty. One of nature's wonderful gifts is that there's beauty in the imperfection, that there is no totally organized kind of scene that you may see in a house of how we may set up a bookshelf. Instead, you see a log with all these different plants and shrubs growing off, and on a primal and instinctual level, that connotates beauty. And so, as just with being animals on this planet, it's so important to connect with our home environment, that nature is more our home than our interior buildings and homes that we live in. So that's an important aspect. In addition, as Ayurveda teaches, and I'm an Ayurvedic counselor, we are nature and nature is us, that we embody all the different elements that nature encompasses, and we eat foods that are from nature, and we live in nature. However, we sometimes forget just how fully we're in nature. So what I invite you to do is to go out on a walk, and maybe you want to bring a journal, or simply just sitting down and taking some moments to connect with that space that you're in, because using nature will help you be more connected with yourself, be able to hear what's happening internally and feeling out your emotions and what messages that are coming up for you. But it also can be grounding and calming. simply having your shoes off and walking barefoot on the ground, earthing, is such a grounding practice. So there are different ways that we can work with nature during this time. And really, I I invite you not only to go out and spend that time just to connect, but I really would invite you to incorporate nature into your life. So figuring out ways that you can go out on walks at some point during your day, so that it's not just something that you go and pursue on the weekends, but it's part of your daily routine, that your self-care that you give to yourself, a means in which to connect with yourself, the environment, something larger than yourself, and find your calm and peace and happiness. So I hope you enjoyed this video about nature, and check out more videos at naturefy.co. Have a wonderful day.